to disturb me this afternoon. But because of her drive, I said, okay, let's hire her as an intern. Now she works for Google in Ireland. And it took her 3 years to get to Google. She was already doing remote jobs outside. You know, she left the company after a year, started doing remote jobs, and then eventually got to Google in Ireland with her family. So she took everybody to Ireland with her. And this is somebody that just got her degree this year. So she was already working for Google before she even got the degree. Now, I'm saying all this just to tell us that these things are possible. And then I'm going to now break down the kind of jobs that are available in the field. So there are two categories of jobs. One is jobs where you're required to code. Now, that is where I'm at. That's the sector I'm in. And these jobs are broken down. I'm not going to say all of them. I'm just going to say the most. The ones that are most in demand, as well as the ones that are, you know, very popular. I'm sure you must have heard about them. So you can be a software engineer or a developer. And there are different types of software engineers. There's a front-end engineer, back-end, full stack, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to bore you with the details, but I'm going to share some information with the ANVIL, and then they'll post it to you guys. So basically what those guys do is write code. They're the ones that build these apps that you use. That's what I do. Then there are people called DevOps engineers. What they do is they set up the systems that enable you to be able to build. So in order to build, you have to set up environments, you have to set up a lot of things. So they just ensure that your app never goes down, but they still have to write code. Not as much as engineers, but they still have to write a level of code. Then there are data scientists. How many of us have heard about data science here? Data scientists are people that basically take a lot of data, write code that will analyze that data and present it in a manner that is understandable, that can help you to make business decisions. This one, in the last 1 year, I've seen massive demand here. Getting into it is a bit difficult, but it's something that is very lucrative. You make a lot of money when you work as a data scientist. Then, if you want to be building ChatGPT, or you want to have your own Niger GPT, then machine learning or an AI engineer means that you're building those systems that are able to do predictive analysis, that are able to give you answers to things like this. And you're basically, you know, working on AI, as they say. And then there's the guys called solutions architects. Now, these guys are a bit, their role is a bit intertwined with a lot of things. So what they do is they design the architecture of things that are being built. It's too much English, Pastor Ikide warned us. So I'll just say what they do is they just set up, they tell you how to build things in the best way that you can. They don't write code, but most times they need to know how to write code just so that if they're explaining something to you, they're able to, you know, tell you how to implement it without necessarily doing it for you. So those are the paths for people that like, you know, that want to learn how to code. And then we have non-technical software jobs. And I'm sure this is where a lot of people will be interested in based on experience, so I don't know. I know if I do a survey now, a lot of people don't want to write code because you think it's something strange, it's something magic that you're not supposed to be doing. Okay, somebody's raising their hands. Okay. All right. So for non-technical software jobs, they are more what people like to do. And I'm going to go into these in more detail than I did for the technical side. So there are people called product managers. Now, who is a product manager? A product manager is somebody that basically takes, that's your product. So like a product is defined as like an app. So for example, OPay, which a lot of us use here, right? Am I right to say that? Would you want to know the person that managed the team that built OPay? It's such an awesome app, right? It has helped a lot of us. Now that's who a product manager is. So the person is responsible for that product. Person works with the engineers, works with the designers, works with other people on the team to ensure that that product is delivered in the best way possible. So you're using the app and they will check, when you click here, what happens, how fast is it. They will optimize those processes so that the app is the best it can be. So those are product managers. They don't need to know anything about code. They just need to know how to build fantastic products. Then we have project managers. Now, there's usually a confusion between the two. A project manager and a product manager are not the same thing. A project manager is more of the guy that is very annoying. Now, the project manager is the guy that makes sure that things are done according to the plan. So if we said we're building OP in 2 months, which is impossible, project managers will tell you that. That's why I said they are very annoying. Sorry, I have an issue with them. If you're a project manager, sorry, I beg. But yeah, it's not personal, I'm joking, I beg. In case people think I'm being serious. But project managers just make sure things are done on time. They make sure that the team has everything they need to do the job on time, that it's done according to deadlines, milestones, and the rest. And then we have UI UX designers. This is another skill that is very much in demand, but it doesn't require coding. So if you're somebody that likes visually appealing things, you want to build things, but you don't want to write code, you want to design how those things look and design the processes inside those apps or whatever, then this is for you. It's basically you designing the interfaces or what the look and feel of applications. So that's for UI UX designers. Systems analysts are people that basically what they do, they don't write code, but they say how things should be set up. So this server should go here, this server should have this configuration. If you guys don't do it, everything will blow up and we're going to lose our jobs. Those are system analysts. Then quality assurance testers are basically people that test the software that has been built. Now, when I say test, I don't mean they go into the software and start checking if you wrote the right code. That's why we have quality assurance there. So what they do is basically take your app, say the app should behave like this, and they test it. They click through the app and make sure it behaves like that. I know it sounds like a job that is not important, but trust me, people get paid a lot of money for this role. And there are another set of people that annoy us, developers, because they're always the ones that will come back and say, this thing is not working like this, so you have to do it like this. So it's a job that is in high demand, and it's a job that requires you to know about technical stuff, but you don't need to learn how to code. You just need to learn how things work and be able to test it. We have IT support or help desk. This one is pretty self-explanatory. You're sitting down and taking calls about software. And then we have business analysts. These guys go into the field, they try and understand what's going on, bring it back to you guys with the requirements of the users, and then you build what they said, okay, these users want, and all of that. It's a simplification of it because of time, but that's what they do. And then we have sales engineers. So for those of us that like to talk, this is for you. A sales engineer is somebody that, don't mind the engineer there, please. The engineer just means you know about software. It doesn't mean you need to know how to code. You can sell software to people. You have a sweet mouth. You can tell people this thing can, bring food to your front now in 5 seconds. It's not going to, but you know how to pass that knowledge. Sorry, I'm not a sales guy, so I'm going to say the wrong thing there, but yeah, that's what sales engineers do. And then we have Scrum Masters. A Scrum Master is basically somebody that, so let me break it down. A development team builds software, designers design what you build, and then the product manager manages you guys, right? A Scrum Master, their job, it's going to sound funny, but their job is to sit in on those meetings that you guys have every day, because you're supposed to have meetings every day. Sitting on the meeting, take everybody's feedback, document it, and then find out what is making the work lag. and meet the relevant people to make sure that everybody has what they need to ensure that you guys deliver. That's their job. And people get paid a lot of money for that too. Moving forward, we're going to now be looking at how to start making money in tech. The first thing, which Odun also talked about, was is you have to pick a skill. I've pointed out a lot of skills here, but you have to pick one. And why I say pick one is from experience. I'm telling you, if you pick multiple skills, what happens is you're a jack of all trades, master of none. You're not able to get a job because you're doing 100 things at the same time. Nobody wants to talk to a generalist. People want to talk to specialists at something. So pick one skill and then gain knowledge about the selected skill by, reading or watching self-paced tutorials online. I usually tell people to do this when they are trying to expand on their skill, not when they are trying to gain a new skill. Gaining a new skill, you have to have discipline to be able to make this work. Then you can pay for a course online and ensure that you finish it. I found that this works a lot for people because when you pay, you have to do it. It's a sacrifice you make and then you do it. Even for me, all my certifications, I pay for them before I even start studying so that I can study for them and pass. Then attend a boot camp or an in-person class. I found this to be the most effective, funny enough, for all the people I've mentored, because meeting with people, being with people in the same room usually helps. With your progress, you're accountable, and then it makes you better at what you do. So when you've done these things, then try and get an internship role. It can be paid or unpaid. Most people prefer a paid role, obviously, but it doesn't make you less of a person if you get a role for 3 months where you work in an environment and you don't get paid, but you're learning and you're gaining experience. Those things will add up for you. Create an online presence. This is very important. Ensure that you have an online presence on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is the best place to be able to get opportunities. That's how I got my current job as serverless guru, basically. It's on LinkedIn. And how did I get the job? When I learned all the things I learned, I started posting about them. You'll be surprised at the amount of people that want to hear you talk about something that you think is stupid. That thing you think you just learned in 5 minutes, it doesn't make sense, nobody wants to hear it, other people are posting some really amazing things. You'll be surprised at the engagement you get, because don't forget that there are people that are where you are, that are trying to learn. And if you do that, it gives you visibility. So before you know it, a lot of people are in your messages asking you for jobs, to do jobs for them, And then once you do that, start applying for tech jobs. I'm going to say something here quickly. When you're applying for tech jobs, don't get discouraged by rejection. Okay? It's part of the process. For everything, there's a process. Getting rejected is normal in tech. But if you keep applying and learning from those rejections, you definitely get the thing that is meant for you. When you're applying, also look at the job description and be able to model your CV to fit that description and your profile on LinkedIn as well. And then these are just how you can make money in tech. Finally, I'm going to be talking about how you can keep making money in tech. You have to stay up to date with the latest technological trends, get the relevant certifications, invest in yourself, and then you can decide to start a tech-related business based on your skill set. It can be consulting, like I consult right now for, the brands that were mentioned. You can train people and make money, and then you can do your own startup if you're bold enough and you have the required knowledge. You can do your own startup. Network, very important. If there are events like this or events for tech elsewhere, please go for those events. Try and meet people. People are your greatest asset when it comes to working. And then work on side projects. If somebody brings a job and interests you, work on it. Those things help you grow. Make investments. I'm not going to go too much into that because our distinguished guest speaker is going to talk a bit about that. Never stop putting yourself out there. Continually put yourself out there. Make posts. Don't stop because you've gotten a job. You now say, I've gotten a job. I'm no more posting again. There are more. You can always do more. I am where I am today, but I still post because I know that I can still do better. And then finally, take care of yourself, please. Tech is a very, very competitive environment. And if you don't take care of yourself, you can have burnout. And what happens to you is when you have burnout, getting back up is usually a problem. So please take care of yourself, ensure that you're healthy. Not only person will get better health, they chop money. So I beg, take care of your health and ensure that you are well taken care of. Now, I didn't talk about the pay, so I'll just brush on that. In tech, jobs range from about $3,000 monthly to about $15,000 monthly. I'm not talking about yearly, I'm saying monthly. So this is a field that can take your family out of poverty and can make you satisfied in the process. I want to thank you all for listening, and I do hope that I was able to convince you. I left a scripture as well. In everything, Proverbs 3 from verse 5 to 6, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your understanding. In all your ways, submit to him, and he will make your path straight. Please, don't ever leave God out of all this. Thank you so much.
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. I want to apologize for the heat. I truly am sorry. There is some issue with our generator that carries all of the ACs. And so they're actually working on it right now. And I'm sure before this, and I'm sure not too long from now, it will be back on so that we can relax like millionaires. Are there millionaires in the house? I am sorry. Are there billionaires in the house? Sorry. Okay. I am not supposed to be up here, but I thought that I should come up here. I have a little challenge, and my challenge is that when I step out of here and pick my phone, what exactly will I do? Does someone have that kind of challenge? Where am I going to start from? Does someone have that kind of challenge? What step will I do? Does someone have that kind of challenge? We will call back our facilitator. Does someone want our person call back? Very good. So, because we want to tell you exactly what to do, I also need you to, understand also that there are many areas in this thing that they won't be able to tell you because of the lack of time. But the first steps, they are going to let you know. The first steps. Please, let me ask our first facilitator, Odun, to please come up. Please come up. So let me ask her the question that is in your mind, right? Where do I start from? Is that the question in your mind? Where do I start from? So if you have a phone, it's a good thing to open, because if she just says Upwork or whatever, take your phone, open it, and she'll start talking. Okay? So please, Odun. I have actually, on my own, I have gone to look at those things, but assume I don't know anything. This is my first contact with virtual jobs. Even if it is one of those websites, tell me when I go there, what will I find, what should I do, and how do I proceed from there?
Okay, sir. Again, most of these jobs, you can do them from your phones. without having laptops. When you go to freelancer.com, there is a way it works there. That's why I said you may need to watch YouTube and all that. But when you go on freelancer.com, jobs, you are expected to create a profile. That's why you need to check it up. You are to create a profile, and then you are going to study how jobs are posted. Jobs are posted on that particular, in fact, for the 3 platforms I mentioned. Jobs are posted, and then based on your skills that you have identified, nobody can do that for you. You have to be the one to identify your own skills. Because one of the things I taught people was that, for me, you don't have all the skills, but there are lots of things you can do. So I gathered my skills from my brain, as in, sometimes I just interpret things, and then where I worked, my work experience, the things I was able to handle from there, that's where I learned how to use, I learned how to use computer without having to go to the institute or anything. I had to learn like that, you know. So learning that, I had to take it into working on Freelancer, using Excel sheets, typing. And if you remember, some of the things I said was that you must be willing to research. There are things that you will see there. You just need to Google it, how to get this thing done, or software or applications to get this particular thing done.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm answering.
Okay, so has someone opened that website, Freelancer? Yes, you have opened it. Okay, so from what I can see there, you have to sign up.
Yes.
Okay, which means put your name, your email, password, and
create a profile.
Create your profile. Now, she also said you must identify your skill. How, just elaborate a little on that, because someone sitting here, what are the kind of skills that they actually list out there? Just some examples, and how can you say, okay, this is my skill, and this is what I should do?
Okay, I realized I missed that part. You know, I was a bit nervous. So I missed that part of skills. I said something now. All of us here, we can type. Don't we? From your phone, you type. And God has made it so easy. Is it God that made it easy? Or people? You know, that they developed apps that you don't have to type. All you may need, there are some applications that you will, for example, Google Lens. Somebody says, I need you to type a scanned document. All of us here, we can do it. Type a scanned document. They want to have the soft copy. They want to have it in editable form. So you type it on what document? Now, rather than doing no, you can use Google Lens. Snap this thing, extract the text, and you put it on Word. All you are going to do is edit it. We all understand what editing is. You are going to correct it. You understand? Because sometimes these things don't pick, the letters well. There is teaching. I teach online. You like to talk, ba? It is a good skill.
To teach what?
Teach.
To teach like what?
You can actually teach your language online. Yes, I have seen that. My teacher was trying to co-opt me into teaching, but I was not ready for that at that point in time. Training people on this and then teaching Yoruba. There are people abroad. Their children don't understand. They don't speak Yoruba. I can only use Yoruba because I'm a Yoruba person, You can teach your language online and they will pay you per hour. Yes. So the starting point is for you to go on the platform. That's why I will need you to study how it works. Like I said, you can do translation for people. Translation, I said we've been blowing our language without pay, for free. But you can earn from that. That is, I said almost everything is a skill.
Okay.
I went, okay.
Okay. All right, okay, go on.
Please,
Finish.
one more thing.
Okay, finish your
Customer
thought.
support. The job I do for the people in France, it's customer support. Website, live chat. I really don't like calls. I don't like talking to a bunch of people I don't know. And then you will have to figure out for me, figuring out their accent and everything. That's a bit too much for me. So I prefer to type to write. People have questions, and they have issues, they have inquiries. You can get a job with a company, and then you are their customer support. You learn about their products, and then you handle it. We've heard of e-commerce, something like Jumia, where people post their products. You can actually manage somebody, that's like a shop. You can manage it for someone. I've done Instagram jobs. Instagram, where I had to post products for the person. I actually didn't know how to handle Instagram then. I had to learn on the job, you know. But Instagram, Facebook Marketplace, you can manage it for people. All you need to do is post their products, write the description. You can, there are so many things. And then when people chat them up, you are the one responding to them. There are lots and lots of things. Transcription. Somebody has seminars, podcasts, and all that. They need it in written form. You can get that kind of job. I feel almost all of us can do that too. You get the job. There are softwares to do that, and then you sit and edit it so that you can give out an excellent job. Do we understand? Have I made it a little easier?
Thank you very much. Please hold on. Okay, while I was just standing here beside her, I went to that website, freelancer.com. I registered. They have actually sent me a mail right now while I was standing here. And they are asking me to do what now? Verify my account. Okay, I was able to enter briefly. I'm trying to enter because I saw a list of skills. And that's what I wanted to read out. But then I can't seem to actually go back. I need to. So I wanted to just read that out to you. So there is a long list. And when I clicked on one of them, I just clicked on anyone, I now saw different kinds of jobs. They now gave me different kinds of jobs, and I said there are 41 jobs here, there's 161 jobs here, there are 200 jobs here. And so what she has told you is, identify what your skill is. Are you good at writing? Are you good at taking pictures? Are you good at computer things? So after I have seen that skill, do I click and go there and, am I going to compete with other people? How do I say that I want this?
Okay, when I was talking about perseverance, you are up against millions of people from all over the world. So when you see jobs like that, you click on the job, then you put in your application. We also call it proposals. The only thing is just that the proposals, you are not writing an handout. You are not writing that. You are just writing 6-7 lines. I even realized that for Americans, if the client is an American, they don't need much write-ups or anything. A few lines, 6-7, they are not that patient. But if it is someone from the UK, you will tell the stories of your life and how, because it's a place of marketing yourself. It's a place of marketing yourself. And you must write, you must know exactly what they want you to do. You must convince them from that proposal that you understand exactly what the person wants you to do and how you are going to do it. You are going to put it there, convincing them. You are marketing yourself like you are the best thing that happened after sliced bread.
Okay, so I think that is where that further training comes, to be able to write that winning package. Do you understand?
Yes.
Because if there are 10,000 people going for this particular job, someone must look at your own application and say, wow, this guy from Kubwa looks like he's the one we need. Why? From what you wrote. So I think that's where a little training comes in to know. But then, even without training, if you go and check on Google on how to write such things, I'm sure that there'll be sites to even teach you how to write such applications. Do you understand me? I am trying to make this as practical as possible because that's what we actually promised you, that it will be ABC, right? So, first of all, find your skill, choose it, apply, and then they are going to ask you to write something about yourself. You can go and learn how to write about yourself. Are they also going to ask you how much do you want to be paid at that point?
Okay, on those, for every project that comes, there is already a budget. The budget is indicated there. They will tell you we are only willing to pay between $2 per hour and $8 per hour. You can see $25 per hour to $50 per hour. They can actually write maybe $250 to, not per hour this time, but $250 to $750 for this particular project. It could be in dollars, it could be in pounds or euro. Those are the three. But eventually, whenever they are going to pay you, when you are withdrawing your money, it's going to be in dollars. Everything will be converted to dollars.
Let me ask a question. What's the easiest job to get? Easiest job. As I'm just waking up, bam, I have it.
Easiest job. Okay, maybe I'm a little too serious with easiest job. You can get typing jobs. Typing. I already mentioned it. You can get typing jobs, data entry. You can get, somebody sends you scanned documents, and they want you to type it out so that they can edit it.
Wow, just to type out that document.
I've done a job like that before. It's in PDF. We all know that, you know, you can actually copy on PDF and paste. But this particular one, there was no way. I was wondering, why would this guy post this thing? You can't actually copy and paste. So I went on Google Lens. I used Google Lens. I extracted all the text. It's easy. I extracted the text, put it on Word document, no, Google Docs. And then I edited it. I made sure it's exactly the same. I formatted it exactly the way it was in PDF. And I submitted. And you must keep to deadlines, you know. So.
Now, let me ask. I don't have laptop. Can I do that kind of job
right
on my phone?
Yes,
so it means that anybody here to go and type, is that one difficult? Just go outside, sit down, and just start typing. And when your friend comes, you just say, oh boy, I just made $70.
Okay, Pastor, I need to let you know. I have said it before. Sometimes it's not as easy as that. It is not as easy as that. You must be willing to persevere. You must be willing to stay there. See, if you are the type that you have so much energy and you cannot sit still, please just leave this thing so that you don't block opportunities for Nigerians. See, Nigeria is already hard. It's already hard. We are up against millions all over the world. And we know how to work in Nigeria, but unfortunately some people have blown our chances. So if you are going to really do this thing, sit on it, obey the rules, obey the rules, and then you can work freely.
Let's put our hands together for our facilitator. She has one important thing to say.
I still want to lay emphasis on picking up skills. There are sometimes, see, let's not be so interested in gossips. Let's be more interested in making our lives better. You understand? There are some skills that they post for free that you can learn. As I am, I love to learn free skills too. Once I see something free, I will first of all go inside.
Is there any place that one can
They post it on the chats.
The chats of...
On WhatsApp chats, there are groups we belong to. It depends on what you are looking for. For me, one of the things is that I don't even know how to come up with ideas, but working ideas, that's my strength. So once I see opportunity information, I pursue it. Let's pursue information. Even if you are not going to be interested eventually. First of all, enter. Learn these things. Just learn. It does not hurt. It actually puts money in your pocket. Thank you.
Let's put our hands together for her. So the thing is very clear. You need to put your leg inside. And you need to persist. In other words, you may not make that money the first week, the first day, but if you continue, and then don't remain at your level of knowledge, skill, there are places to get more skills, because you might just find another job somewhere, a skill. Meanwhile, there is a training that you saw on WhatsApp, how to write or how to take care of mental issues, and then there's a training. You just go and read that thing for 30 minutes and go and tell them, yes, I know what to do. And you apply and you write a very good thing about yourself. They take you and boom, the work is in your hands. So it is really in our hands. Let me invite Tobena. Please come forward. Tobena, please come. So I am going to give you a hypothetical, but not really hypothetical now. You actually told us that a lady with minimal education came up to you and you were able to guide her. So imagine that someone like that comes to you. Where do I start from? Where do I begin from? What should I do and how do I proceed?
Okay, so in this situation, the person already she wanted to become a software engineer. So when she came, it was pretty easy to direct her. Now there are sites like Udemy. How many of us know Udemy?
Okay, wait, let me just ask, because once you mention software engineer, I'll just shut up and say, no, I don't know it. Now, do I need to know maths or need to know, all those kinds of things to be able to enter this? Is it just an average person can go into this?
So I've always said this, and I'll keep saying it till the day I die. Anybody can learn software engineering. People are scared of when they hear engineering because they think you need to learn math, you need to learn calculus and do all that. No. Software engineering is writing code with logic. So it is basically writing code with logic. If this is this, do this. If this is that, do that. I might be oversimplifying it, but it is that. I just mentioned that somebody that had just her O-levels was able to get a job at Google. And it's not a joke. I'm not exaggerating. This happened. So anybody can pick up software engineering. And like I mentioned, it's not just software engineering in tech. There's also product jobs. There's also jobs which I didn't mention, like technical writing. You can write articles. How many of us have read about companies online or software online? I'm sure a lot of us have. You can write things you can review a software and write about it. And people will read it, and you make money off of it. So it's not just coding.
Okay, so now there is the coding part and there is a non-coding part. I want to learn coding. Where do I start from?
So like I mentioned, there are paid platforms. Now, the basicest way, if you don't want to pay, I don't know if that is a word, but yeah, the most basic way is to go on YouTube. There are a lot of channels on YouTube. Now, how do you know which one to select? If you've said you want to learn how to be a front-end engineer, for example, if you go on YouTube, you find out that there are videos that have a lot of views, one, and a lot of thumbs up. That's a lot of likes. Go for those videos. And now what those guys do is that they even arrange it as a playlist. So it's not like you watch video one and you're looking for where to jump to the next one. They've arranged it as a playlist to learn front-end engineering. That is self-paced. You have to do that by yourself, like I mentioned during my presentation. But then, if you have money, then you can sign up on sites like Udemy. Udacity, Coursera. Sign up and learn, because most times, like I mentioned, when people pay,
Okay,
they're
please,
more
people
serious.
want to actually write down those sites.
Yes, I will share them with the ANVIL team to post, because there are a bunch of them. But
Okay, just say it.
Udemy.com,
all right.
udemy.com. There's Udacity, udacity.com, and there's also Coursera. Those are the three. Now, Coursera is course, COURSERA.com. Those are the three I would recommend personally.
Okay, so that is for the coding side.
Also for the non-coding side.
So for the non-coding, project management, for example,
yes.
Where do I start from?
For project management, you can learn online, but it is more advantageous to actually learn in an environment that, you know, they will teach you, you actually be on the job. Now you can start learning online through these sites I mentioned, just to get an idea of what it is. And then afterwards, like I mentioned in my presentation as well, apply for internship positions. Now there are a lot of places online too. One of them that I'm giving them a shameless plug now, but I didn't plan for this. Their name is Enova Lab. Enova Lab teaches you both project and product management in that kind of setting.
Please, can you spell?
ENOVER Lab, L-A-B. So just check them out online, pick a course, they will teach you, but you have to pay with those ones.
Let's put our hands together for Tobena. Our promise to you was that it would be ABC. This is where to start, this is what to do next. And so he has actually outlined a process. Begin from here. You might need to pay, but all of us know this YouTube is actually free, right? So you can type in what you want and you can search and learn from there. But he has also told you that if you want quality stuff, you might need to pay for that training. So like we have tried to outline what to do and where to proceed. So you have something that you can start with. Do we have somewhere that we can start from? Do we have somewhere that we can start from? During the course of this, we are going to put up all of those websites so that you can take a picture of it and you can explore. Ladies and gentlemen, will the billionaires give me a shout?
Oh, Victor, I'm right here. I need help, okay? I need help.
I'm so sorry.
I'm a billionaire now. Hold my hand. I just made tech money. Super rich. Do you know what that means?
I'm getting the hang of it.
I'm rich. I can buy you anything you want.
Really?
Yes. So when I ask for help, run quickly.
Yeah, yes, ma.
So what's your mission?
All right, billionaires in the house, how are we doing? Pastor, thank you very much. That was very important, right? If you agree with me, put your hands together for Pastor. All right, so real quick, we're going into a mixer session. I know some of you have entered here, you've seen your future husband, you've seen your future wives, you've seen your future business partner, relax. All right, so for the next few minutes, we'll just require you to go around, introduce yourself to one person or two, say hello. My name is Victor. I'm a business consultant.
Oh, okay.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So what do you do?
My name is Lillian.
Okay.
I'm a businesswoman.
Okay.
I like people to call me a market woman.
Okay.
Because I sell gari,
Okay.
palm oil,
Okay.
crayfish,
Okay.
ogbono.
Okay.
And I also make clothes. You see this outfit? My idea.
She's not lying. She's not lying about this one.
Thank you very much.
All right. So before we do that, real quick, if you got a card while you were registering, just wave it. Let me see. If you got a card, a small card, different colors. I can see anyone, okay? I can see one person. I can see another. Please do me an extra favor and come forward. You guys are special. It's not everybody that got a card.
Yeah, where the While you're coming out, let's put our hands together.
Please, if you got a card, come forward. Don't be shy, don't be shy. All right, so real quick, you would notice that you have different colors of cards. So black, please pay attention, black, come this way. Black, everyone with a black card, come this way. Everyone with a red card, here, please. Black there, red here. Black there, red here. Green, this way, green. Green. Yellow here, yellow here, and then purple there. Is there no yellow? Purple there, green.
And there's blue.
Blue, sorry. Blue, not purple. Okay, so purple, please shift a bit, and then blue will be here.
In the middle.
Blue here, please. Look at your cards properly. Be sure it's blue and not purple. There's a difference, please. Black, red, green, blue, and purple. Okay, please, can we huddle together? What color is this, please?
No.
Green. Please huddle together
Yeah.
so that we don't mix you guys up. Green. This is all the green. This is all the blue. And that's all the purple.
It's a bit
Please,
nice
if
to
you
make
are
it
in the
pop.
audience and you have a card, you're not sure why they gave you that card, there's supposed to be 10 people with a green card. Somehow they're just 5. Okay, the black set is complete. Can we put our hands together for the black set? The red set is also complete. Can we put our hands together for them? Okay, we're missing one person there. You get small clap for purple. It's too full, reduce it. Okay, the blue need 2 more, and then green. All right, so I will give you the instructions for the game that we're going to play. It's a game, but it's very serious, all right? Serious consequences, serious prizes, no pressure. All right, so you guys can face me now. So you have been nominated by Time and Chance to participate in our pitching contest. Pitching contest. So the instruction is very simple, right? In your group, discuss, develop a product or service that is profitable and that solves a problem in your immediate environment. Should I say that again? In your group, discuss and develop a product or service that is profitable and solves a problem in your immediate environment. Simple rules, right? So now and later on, you guys will gather. We have a break. Eventually, you guys will gather. So know yourselves. Agree now where you guys will meet during the break to discuss and come with your pitch. Your actual pitch presentation is for 2 minutes only per team. So you can decide if it's one person or 2 people that's going to do the presentation. You guys have 2 minutes. Everybody brainstorm together. 2 people present. Everybody wins. Are we clear on this? All right, thank you. Please, you can go back to your seats. Please, let's put our hands together for them.
Let's put our hands together for them.
All right, now, there is a prize, but I won't tell you what it is. Very serious consequences and serious prizes. All right, now, so the rest of us, please, get up from your seats, move around, meet your future business partner, meet your destiny helper, meet your future clients, find your husband and your wife. If you're married here, God will catch you now, because this event was for only single people. Stand up, move around, move around.
And we just have 10 minutes for that. 10 minutes for that, please.
Okay. Guess what? Okay. I'm flower. Chai. Okay, we just finished the first section. We are on tea break now. And we came out to get some snacks. And guess what?
800 naira. Sausage roll and bread. You wrap together, fried. Oh, come on.
Are you not a slave queen?
No, leave this one there. We are coming from is very far.
Okay, so what are we going to buy now?
Now meet Paogala. Okay. Save cost.
Right.
As a future billionaire, not spending too much.
Yeah, that's true. We're learning how to make money.
Yeah,
so as a future billionaires, we don't have to spend a lot. But we'll eat healthy. So we came here to get some snacks.
Which one? The Tagalaba?
I think, yeah. Two is enough.
All right, billionaires. You're welcome back to How to Make
Money.
How to Make
Money.
All right. This is the moment y'all have been waiting for. We're inviting up here someone truly phenomenal. She's a chartered accountant with about 10 years experience in accounting, auditing, taxation, and corporate finance. She's also the founder and CEO of Money Africa. An innovative edutech platform that has helped over 200,000 individuals achieve an appreciable level of financial literacy. Her passion, basically, is for educating millennials and Gen Z on wealth accumulation techniques. And this is evident through the establishment of platforms such as Money Africa and Ladder.
And she's also a
We are done this way. Better. Okay, so we just finished the program now, the seminar. And like, to be honest, I learned a lot. And I'm not going to take this for granted and all of that. So Esther, did you learn anything? Can you share one or two? She's wondering. So can you share one or two things that you learned?
The things within us, like around us.
Yeah.
So actually take those little things that you think will make you big or blow. Blow you. Go and learn how to make beats, like bracelets. Can just write somebody's name on it and start selling. Market it on your WhatsApp status, market it on social media like Pinterest, AliExpress. So you start making money.
Thank you
so much. You can order things from AliExpress and sell.
Guys, you heard. That's another way to make money, seriously. We learned a lot from this seminar. And seriously, we are going to use this. We won't just be hearers and not doers. Actually, we are going to put this in practice and all of that, become better person in the future. Alright guys, so
hello everyone, my name is Ifeanyi. Today I came for the ANVIL conference on how to make money, and I learned a lot about investments. I've done some investment that actually took my money, but I learned that there are investments I can do and go sleep, and there are some that I can do and be awake. I've always wanted to go into tech. I got an avenue today. Sometimes opportunities like this come and we sleep over it. I decided to take this one with my two hands, and I am very happy I did. I am here today, and I know a lot of changes will start coming up. And you guys will still hear more from me when the results start coming.
Yeah. Can you tell us who you are, please?
My name is Tenny, but my full name is Teninga Hassan.
Alright. Say hi to my people.
Hi everyone. I'm enjoying myself with Florence.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's nice having her around. After how many months?
My day one crush.
I'm blushing. Not to see this.
Yeah. So we're done with the program.
Yeah.
We're heading home.
Very tired.
Like, look at our face. Future billionaires.
Look at that.
Future billionaires. Future billionaires. Seriously. Yeah.
Oh, my son.
My love. Hi. Good evening. How are you? The first set of
Oh, good.
yeah, chilling
I
out,
just
billionaire
saw-
star. Billionaire standard.
Say hi to my people.
Hello. Hi.
Actually, this is going on my YouTube channel.
Are you serious? Hi guys, Raz here.
Yeah.
Yeah, have fun.
Oh, good to see you.
Same here.
It's been a while.
I hear you there.
I need to end this video right here. Need to end it right here. So see you guys some other time. Thank you, loves. Peace out.